drive for me. I want to take more trades, but I find my second trade is almost always a loss. Exactly. It's actually one of the main points that we talk about. That's like the over trading thing that we talk about. You start noticing different characteristics or even different just like you just start seeing your results over time. So for 2 weeks, that's why like the whole thing with paper trading, it's not good to see really how you would perform because it's not your actual money and there's no emotions. That's why when you start, you kind of have to just start with smaller amount of capital. But yeah, the second trade, as you can see, I only really signal like once, twice max a day. And that's how I trade. People join chats looking for 10 trades a day, and I tell them you're at the wrong spot. You can leave basically because obviously I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about other people who join to look for like 5 signals a day. But that's just not me, and that's not how you trade, and that's not how you make money. Now if I take 2 trades, 3 trades, those have to be A+ setups. But yeah, well, it's not this. Not that it's the same for me. I just like to take advantage of the market for the day, and not give back anything. Yeah. Now with SPY gives you so many
Wow.
opportunities.
Dude, I was so close to playing that.
Yo, it's going for the low of day.
I caught
Jesus
that.
Christ.
You caught
Oh,
that?
no, I
Yeah.
was so close to.
Chris did.
Wow.
Low key, that was my only trade of the day. Everything else, I personally like the Tesla trade. I liked it. I just didn't want to play the news. AMD was too extended for me. Coin, I wasn't really the biggest fan of. I thought I was gonna be cash, and then I like that double bottom that we had at 417.50.
Yeah, I did too. I just didn't like the 1 minute trend. I felt like that was something we could have bounced off of pretty easily. Hesitated. Oh well.
Yo, Snag, did you take it off the rejection off the 15 minute, or where did you say you took it off on?
My entry was the break of 417.50, so I got in at 417.49.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, guys, so that play, my plan was to get in at this double bottom. It wicked to the same exact cent, which is nice. So this low you can see right over here, low of 417.50, this low 417.50, and then this low is 417.52. So that tells me to wait for this low to break. It broke by a cent when I clicked. It was 417.49. My stop loss is definitely no higher than this, which is 12 cents, which isn't that bad. And then I'll show you what I was looking at on the book map. So I didn't end up holding what. Alright, let me just show you. Damn, what the fuck? Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Bruh. Alright. Just charted this so you guys can see it. I got in at this low break. Stop loss was here. And I'll show you what the book map was looking like when this loads. So my buy was this wasn't even a minute long trade, and I made 25%. So that's the beauty of SPY, 0 DTE. You can make a lot really quick. The only risk is that you can lose a lot. So that's why I take it with such low position size. So 1538. 1538. So yeah. Once this liquidity broke, you can see there's liquidity here at 41.91.50 pretty much. So once that broke is when I bought. So you can see on the bottom left over here. Oh, you can't see because I'm there. Yeah, down here you can see it's broke at 15.39. That's when I bought. I saw a really sharp move right in my direction. The reason I wasn't targeting this liquidity area is, one, it was really far, and two, this play wasn't even meant to be a full-on reversal to low of day. It was more a scalp through this level. So when we broke and had momentum, I took one off like probably over here, 41.90, pretty quick, just to de-risk, because technically my play worked out, so I want to take some profits there and then hold the rest to see if it runs. I held the rest. Let me see my actual fills. So 53, 58, and then 12. Oops. $53, so I sold here. Yeah, at the break of 90. So I waited for 90 to break, which is good. And then 58 was the next one. Just here. Probably just sold because we made a big move and I'm up a decent amount, which technically isn't really what you want to do. You want to trade more based off of your plan and price action. But I wanted to lock in profits here, so I did that. Let's see where we were on SPY at the time. Okay, yeah, so we were also like breaking this low and getting close to low of day. Now the next one I held for a little bit, not a little bit, but literally a couple more seconds. So 12 here. We slowed down on this momentum. I'm already up a lot. We're now $2 away on ES from that liquidity, so we can bounce here. We did. I wasn't looking to crystal ball this, like, sell peak, but I did end up doing that. And the reason I did that is because we didn't really get this move continuing. So this is where I sold. So we made a new low. Pretty much one order made a new low. Started, holding above that. I just sold there. I just took it. I was happy with my profits, so Jesus. So yeah, I just took it there. We did end up bouncing. Usually on plays like this, I do try to target this area. It was just really far, and the move was good enough on this first move, so I did want to hold to see if we do get more, but I didn't want to give up any type of bounce. Like, I didn't want to risk really even to up here. I just wanted it to work out right away. If it did, cool. If not, cool. So that was my trade plan. And then we ended up bouncing very aggressively, like back above my entry, which is pretty crazy. I didn't expect that to happen, and this is what we ended up doing. So yeah, that was my SPY trade. Successful, which is good. Stuck to my plan, which is good. My plan was just a scout, and then it ended up going really quick. So yeah, I'm happy with how that went. Oh, also one more thing. All of my plays ended up working out, but I just want to show you why being patient and waiting for your setup is good. I guess this example is not good. Like, you should have FOMO'd in, like you would have made money. Or not should have, but you could have and made money. So look at AMD, 108.50, and then 80, and then 109, 109.50. Literally all that happened in one move. So my first level hit here, and on AMD, I know that if this gets a pullback, it's going to really kill contracts. So I wanted a pullback to happen. It just didn't happen. It shot all the way through my level, through the 110. All my profit targets hit on that same move. Contracts over here were at like 150. Over here we're at like 250. So that's a huge percentage gain. And it looks like a very easy hold. Not really much pullbacks at all. So that was that. I just didn't want to take this move, and that pretty much led to me not wanting to take this move, and then led to me not wanting to take this move. So I'm fine with that. Me sticking to my discipline, not taking big moves like this, is better in the long run than me FOMOing in. And Tesla, the reason I didn't trade this. So Nor actually caught a really good move on this. I'll just zoom here. So Nor bought somewhere in this candle and then sold at, I believe, the 190 break. I could be wrong. Something like that. So the reason I didn't want to take this, or all right, first off, the reason I didn't take a signal because my level was 189.40. I wanted to see that. I didn't want to get an early entry, to be honest. We were at like a pre-market resistance, in my opinion. I'll show you like a 5 minute. So he got in somewhere around here. So we're at that resistance still, which is why I just wanted to wait for my level to break, and then my target would have been 190 break. That's still, you know, you're catching good move on that. But I'll tell you why I didn't take it. So he got in here. That's fine. I skipped that. I did like it on this candle when we held for a minute or 2 minutes and then pushed through. I did like this candle, and this went into my level. So I realistically would have bought here at this high break. But the reason I didn't is because it was 9:44, and if you look at the news, where are we going? We had news today at 9:45, PMI composite flash. So that's actually notable news that you do want to be watching out for. So for me to enter 1 minute before the news, I didn't want to take that risk. Even though, you know, the setup here was good. You know, I like this high break. So that setup was good. I just didn't want to play a minute before news. News came out, broke through 190 same minute. So that's why I'm fine with missing out on that. Amazon. Okay, the reason I wasn't even watching Amazon is because we kind of broke pre-market. So yeah, that's why I didn't watch Amazon. But broke 114, could have scalped that. Yeah, would have been an okay trade. But yeah, I thought I was gonna be cash today. Literally just waited patiently to see if anything set up on SPY, because usually later in the day I like to just wait for SPY. So you know, at this whole area, I'm thinking I'm gonna be cash. Like, I don't see anything I'm setting up here. I don't really like the highs. I didn't really like rejections or low, like, you know, breaks into lows or something like that. But this happened, then this happened. Around this area is when I'm like, okay, we have a double bottom here. The reason I didn't take it on this minute is because I was literally waiting for 417.50 on the bid at least. So that didn't happen. We were a couple cents off. So when we did test it here, I got in right at that time, and then you guys saw the trade. So that's pretty much what I did for today. I think I did good today. Stuck to my rules, my principles, stayed disciplined, and was ready to stay cash unless if I saw my edge present itself somewhere, which was right here. So that's today. I hope you guys did good today, and I hope you guys learned something from this. Peace.